Hello and welcome to the miasiahns Smith channel. My name is miasiahns Smith, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to budget using the 50-30-20 rule or the 80-20 rule. So before we get started, I would like to personally say that I use the 50-30-20 rule. That's the one I always use since I started budgeting or whatever. And I heard of the 80-20 rule, which is, it's basically same thing, different percentages. So let's get into it. I got my handy dandy budget book here, what I write down my numbers in. And I got my phone here using my calendar, my calculator. I got a pencil, got a few cute pens or whatever. So let me turn it to the right page. We're going to turn it this way. How to budget. Okay. So I think I'll split it down the middle. And let's just say the total is $600 for both. 600. That's the totals on both. All right, and we'll use these colors. Normally when I'm writing, like, I like to use the red for 50, which is expenses. The 30 is spending, so I'll use the blue. $30. And green will be green will be 20, which is savings. So let's get into it. Let me open my phone back up. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. And let's go ahead and 80 on the other side, and then 20. I don't really know the pros and cons, what's the difference, but I'm just going to show you how to do them. All right, so $600. 50 is basically basically bills or expenses. I'm just going to put bills. So $600 times, you have to turn a percentage into a decimal so you can, get your total. You got to move the decimal 2 places to the left. So that'll make that 0.5. So 600 times 0.5, that'll be $300. So here's how I know if I'm spending too much money. Like, let's just say all my subscriptions, all that good stuff, it comes out to more than $300. That's when I know I'm probably living outside my means. I'm living a lavish girl lifestyle, and I don't got that lavish girl money. You feel me? So you gotta be aware of that. And also, like, if you don't get paid, like if you get paid like me, probably like every two times in 1 month, you gotta know what's due when. You gotta know what's due when it's due, so you can take it out accordingly. So for the 50-30-20 rule, the 50, and you only had, your total was 600, you would take out $300 for your bills. Now, the 30, that's your spending money. Spending. I'm sorry if the iPad is shaking. Like, it's I'm trying to write softly, but it keeps shaking. Like, even when I try. Let me open my phone again. All right. So the 30 is for spending. So we're going to take 600 again and times it by, remember you got to move the decimal place 2 times to the left. So it'll be 0.3. That equals 180. Hold on, let me check again. 600 times 0.3, that's 180. That's 180. So that's literally all the money you have to spend. See, normally what I do, like, let's just say, I'll tell you what I do at the end. But on to the next. 20 is savings. So this is what you put away. And 600 times 0.2. Remember, move that decimal place 2 times to the left. It'll be $120. All right, let's move on to the 80-20 rule. You got $600 times 0.8. That's 400. That's $480. All right, now the 2080, 600 times 0.2 is 120. And that's, remember, your savings. I'm so sorry if it is shaking, y'all. All right, I'm done writing, so it'll stop shaking. All right, so the 80 is basically these two combined. It's basically every single thing that you spend your money on. So basically, if you're living outside of that $480, then you're doing too much. You need to cut back. You need to be more frugal. I think that's the word. And then that 20, of course, you put away and save it. So what I typically do, because I do use the 50-30-20, I would budget out like what bills are due for the next 2 weeks, because I don't get paid for another 2 weeks. I would take those bills, subtract them, and then whatever's extra, I save for like my budget, my cash stuffing. And then I typically only give myself $100 to spend. Now that right there, that is a struggle, honey. That, living off $100 for 2 weeks. I mean, I'm single. I don't have nobody else to like take care of or nothing like that. I'm only taking care of myself. And yeah, so I basically just gotta try harder to live off that $100. And then I'll take that $80 left over from that 100, and I'll put it towards my cash stuffing. And what I like to do for this, I split my savings up into 3. Normally I just do 2, one for my bank savings and the other for like a lockbox that I keep at home, locked away somewhere. But what I recently been doing is splitting up into 3s, one for the bank, one for the lockbox, and one for, one for like an emergency savings that I keep. But lately what I've been doing with that money, instead of using it for savings challenges, I've been putting it towards my travel, since I got a bunch of trips coming up real quick, real soon. So yeah, been trying to save as much money as I can. It may seem hard, but what I do is I budget it out. Let's see. Here's an example. I made $451.19. For expenses, I had $225. I took out $50 for my mama, because she be paying some of my bills, and I took out $33.38 for Affirm, which is like a payment plan business. Like I had bought some stuff from Amazon and I put it on a payment plan. So, and then I saved $10 for the bank because of the bank account that I have. And then whatever's left over, you can see I got $131 left over. I put that towards my budgeting, which is right here. And then for my 30, look, you can see I had $135. I saved that $100 for pocket money that I keep on me and that I spend. And I saved that little other $35 and I put it towards my my budgeting. I really want this to make sense to y'all, because like I don't have to worry about putting gas in my car, because I already budget groceries, gas, all that good stuff. I budget that out. So that's my money to spend. I don't have to worry about putting it towards anything else. So, and moving on to the savings. As you can see, the 20 savings, one for the lockbox, one for the bank savings, and this one, I put some quotations there basically to double down on lockbox, but I've been using it for, then I was using it for a savings challenge. So let me show you. So in total, all the money that I had left over to budget was $376. So for travel money, I put in $28. For gas, I put in $28. That was back when my car was taking $28. It's taking about $40. And that really upsets me. It's taking about $40. I feel like it's going to take about $40, dang near $50, to fill my car up now, which is ridiculous. I put in $20 for groceries. That personal is that $100 pocket money that I had already budgeted out. That car maintenance, I put in $20 for that. Beauty, I put in $40 for that. Expenses, I put in $50. Although I had the $38. See, these two that I have for expenses, they are all online basically. So the bank automatically takes that out of my account. And the Affirm, I have to go in and pay that. So I left it in my account. So that's why you only see $50. I give my mother cash money. I don't send it on Cash App or none of that. I just give it to her. And then for gifts, my gift envelope, I put $10 in that week. And then for, like, example, the bank savings, I leave that in my account. But these two I take out. And that's one for the emergency and one for the savings challenges. So I got $30 for those two. And then for college and my apartment, I put $10 in both of those. So that's basically how I do it. If y'all have any questions, any questions at all, no question is a dumb one, please ask me anything and I will be more than happy to help you out. And all I want y'all to do is like, comment, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so you can know when I post a video. And y'all have a wonderful day. And I love y'all. Bye.